Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video. Went for my monthly comic haul. These were the comic books that were waiting for me between the weeks of, Christmas, New Year's, and the one that just passed. So like always, I wanted to share my haul with you guys, so let's get started. First off, I picked up Action Comics issue 5. In this one, Grant Morrison tells the origin of the rebooted Superman. Uh, Gives us a look at this version of Krypton, how Jor-El sent baby Kal-El to Earth and how he was found by the Kents. This I like this issue. Actually, this issue was actually pretty good, and it has art by Andy Kubert, and I really like Andy Kubert's art style. So, the first four issues didn't like him. This one was pretty good. Picked up Amazing Spider-Man issue 676. This was also a really good issue. Spider-Man's not in it, but it does have a story of the Sinister Six going at it against MODOK. Because MODOK had this big doomsday device, and the Sinister Six have to go there and stop him because they want to take over the world. So, really, really good issue. I like this one a lot. Picked up Venom issue 11. Flash Thompson is on the run with the Venom suit. He mixed up with Jack-O-Lantern, and we get a glimpse of Jack-O-Lantern's origin. Really good issue. Really like that one a lot. Picked up Astonishing X-Men, issue 45. Cyclops is still stuck in that alternate reality, and he meets up alternate realities of different X-Men members. Really, really good story. I'm really liking this one too. Picked up Avengers Extinction, issue 2. Cable is still out for revenge against the Avengers, who he believes they killed Hope. And in this one, he goes against Iron Man and actually defeats Iron Man, which I thought was weird. But this is gonna be the segue to the big Avengers versus X-Men event this year, so gotta pick up the rest of those issues. Also picked up Batman Incorporated, Leviathan Strikes. I really don't see how this this one shot works in the new universe. Because this is based on the old universe, where Batman, creates Batman Incorporated, and this new worldwide force called Leviathan is threatening the world. Um, so yeah, it's weird. I don't know how this is gonna work into the new 52. But big spoiler alert! Turns out that the leader and organizer of Leviathan is Talia al Ghul. So yeah, that's good. That's an interesting thing, but it's gonna be more interesting to see how they work this plot point into the new order of things. But good issue. Another good series, Batman issue 4. Batman is still trying to figure out what the Society of Owls is. Apparently, they have ties to the Wayne family, so Greg Capullo's artwork really good, and Scott Snyder's writing really awesome. Decided to pick up Catwoman issue 2 because I got issue 1 as a Christmas present. Um, I just wanted to pick it up because I wanted to see, what would happen the day after Batman and Catwoman had their special night. So, not interested in picking up the rest of Catwoman, but like I said, I wanted to pick up issue 2. Picked up Detective Comics issue 5. This is an interesting experiment because it has issues dedicated to a story on Batman. There's this whole cult around the Joker, and it also has part of the issue dealing with the Penguin. So it's an interesting way to tell a story because it starts with Batman, then has a middle part, and then continues with the Penguin. So still not liking Detective. Picked up Fantastic Four issue 601. After the big reveal last issue that Johnny Storm is alive and in control of the Annihilation Wave, he tries to help out against the Kree invasion, but they're actually causing more damage than what they thought. So Reed Richards might make the decision to call out Galactus because he appears on the next cover's preview. But yeah, really like Fantastic Four. Another story-wise, another series that is still good is FF issue 13. The Future Foundation, Doctor Doom, Kristoff, and Nathaniel Richards decide to help the alternate Reed get back to his universe. But his universe, the doorway to his universe is still has the Celestials in it. So they have to fight the Celestials, but Franklin now has access to his reality altering powers again. So he fights off the Celestials, and the only thing I don't like about this series is the artwork. I don't much care for the artwork, but the story is pretty good. Picked up Green Lantern New Guardians issue 4. Larfleeze is back, and he comes along with Saeed, the emotional guardian, and basically convinces the rest of the corps members to help him out because they found this giant space station. Really liking New Guardians a lot, so gonna keep that one. Picked up Superman issue 4. All the baddies that were fighting Superman in the other issues, the Invisible Guy, the Fire Guy, and the Ice Lady, come back and they take him down, so basically that's what happens here. Picked up Justice League issue 4. Once again, the artwork by Jim Lee is freaking awesome. They introduce Aquaman and put Cyborg into the team. Aquaman in this issue is pretty badass. He has a shark take down some paratroopers, and he really badass in this issue. And they reveal in full body Darkseid, so next issue is gonna be big. Looking forward to that. Picked up Simpsons Comics 185 with a really cool cover by Sergio Aragonés. Basically, they made 3 stories based on this drawing he did, and they're really good. Really good. Love Simpsons. Picked up Swamp Thing issue 5. Also really digging Swamp Thing. Got some stuff filled out. They're still trying to fight the brother that has control of the rod, and they have some really freaky things on this issue, like really messed up. But Alec Bolan finally, kind of like taps into the power of the Swamp Thing and gives some fight. But yeah, really liking this issue also. Picked up X-Men Legacy 260. Rogue has to decide if she wants to stay with Magneto and Cyclops' team, or if she wants to go with Gambit and Wolverine's team. By the end of the issue, she does decide that she would be more helpful to the kids in Wolverine's school. So she, leaves for that. So X-Men Legacy is going to go, and be part of Team Wolverine. Picked up Uncanny X-Men issue 3. Cyclops and his team are trying to deal with a city overrun by Sinisters, and also the impending doom of the Celestials. They defeat Sinister, and the Celestials fly off, so problem solved. But I really like this 3-issue run. Really good. The threat was big, and I liked it. Also picked up Uncanny X-Men issue 4. This is a one-shot dealing with a Phalanx that was a prisoner of Sinister. He manages to escape, consumes the whole city, but it's a one-shot. The Phalanx was a really big threat back in the 90s. Then they kind of disappear, or if they appeared again in the issue I didn't pick up, I don't know, but I always thought they were a big threat because they would absorb organics, but I don't know, maybe they'll bring them back. Picked up Artifacts issue 12, the big Top Cow crossover. Love this cover. Witchblade covers are always freaking awesome. And in this one, the universe is going to be destroyed, and the only way to basically restart it is for Sarah to kill Hope. And that's kind of messed up. That's really messed up. But the story concludes in issue 13. Another really cool cover. And they kill Hope, restart the Top Cow universe. So everything's different, everything's altered. But the one most affected is Jackie Estacado, the Darkness. because his universe altered in a way that now he has a family. He's the father of Hope, and his his whole life is different. So it's interesting to see what they're gonna do with this because they restarted the Top Cow universe. Everyone is different now, and they have different histories and different presents. But I hope that that doesn't mean that they're gonna erase everything Ron Mars did. Even though this issue is written by Ron Mars, I hope he doesn't erase everything he established, like Danny as the Angelus, you know, Gleason, who was the Witchblade's boyfriend, you know. But it's interesting to see what they do with this. And this is going to be monthly, so I'm going to pick up Artifacts. And we have issue 151 of Witchblade, another really awesome cover. And in this one, since the Witchblade gave up being a cop, now she's a private detective in Chicago. But she doesn't have all, you know, the immunity a cop has, so, you know, it's going to be harder for her to explain how she does everything she does as the Witchblade. So also really excited about what they do with Witchblade. Picked up Wolverine 20, starring the Kingpin. This series is gonna end, and it's gonna reboot again next month with Wolverine 300. But there's this big war between the Hand, the Yakuza, and some other people. And by the end of this issue, Sabretooth returns. And that's going to be weird because Sabretooth died. He got his head cut off. Then in Hell, he got his soul cut off. So I don't know how they were going to explain that Sabretooth's back, but looking forward to that. And I have Wolverine and the X-Men issue 3. You know, they defeat the Hellfire Club with the help of Quentin. And also Sabretooth is revealed in this issue, so I guess he's going to be a big part of that against Wolverine. Picked up a Wonder Woman issue 4. Hera, mad that she found out that Wonder Woman is Zeus's daughter, basically decimates Themyscira. He turns Queen Hippothea into a clay figure, and apparently turns everyone else into snakes. So, yeah, things really messed up for Wonder Woman right now. Got this free 2012 calendar. Marvel's been doing this for a few years where they give out this free calendar. It's really cool. It has some really good artwork. And it's always handy to have a calendar, handy. So, really appreciate that. And the last thing I picked up is this month's issue of Shonen Jump, with Luffy from One Piece on the cover. Has the same good old anime. Still liking Siren a lot. And it also has this sneak peek at the One Piece art book, which I do want to pick up because I love One Piece. But again, Shonen Jump ending. I think it only has like 2 issues to go before it goes digital. But yeah, that was the collection pickup video. Lots of good reading. Actually, this month was full of really, really good reading. But like always, I do like to make a recommendation, and I'm going to go with the Top Cow universe. If you don't read Top Cow, this might be a good chance to jump into it, since they literally restarted their whole universe, starting with 12, and this is like 13 is like the epilogue. And if you want to see, if you don't know anything about Witchblade, you might want to check out issue 151 because it does introduce her into a new light. And pick up Wolverine 20 if you're a fan of Sabretooth, because he's back on this one. So yeah, that was the pickup video again. Like always, thank you all so much for watching. And until I see you all again, this is Vargas XX78, signing off.